So the last few weeks, the market has been hotter than even I remember ever seeing in 2018. The market has just been in our favor, guys. And we're going to go through the week, or we're going to go through the country for this week, and we're going to find out and see if the freight is still in our favor and see if it's still hotter than it was in 2018. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. What I like to do is start right here at the national load count. We're going to search for drive in, and where I like to start is the in and out ratio. If you look right here, use Alabama for example, they're showing 1,018 loads going in versus a 797 loads needed to come out. Or you could say trucks going in versus trucks needed to come out. Where there's more loads going in, what you want to look for is an offset, like Arkansas, 611 going in, 875 needed to come out. And Cali is the same way. So seeing this right here, I'm going to go ahead and assume it's going to be another week where California has got $8,000+ loads coming out back to the East Coast, whether it's Pennsylvania, Virginia, Florida, either way. It's a lot of money on the table. So let's dive in. And since you know how the load count ratio works, I'm going to scroll down through here and just trying to get a little idea. And if you like what I'm about to show you, in the link, there's a in the description, there's a link. You can click it and try this out for free for yourself. And they're going to give it to you for 30 days for free. As I always say, no matter where you're at with this tool, whether you're familiar with it or not, you will have the trucker's edge and be competitive when it comes talking to the brokers. Free is free and don't haul cheap, guys. So we're going to start with Atlanta, and we're just going to go around the nation. And what I'm doing is I'm going to check all the freight hubs. And if you can find the high freight volume areas, you're going to find the high freight rates. Simple as that. So it is currently 8:06 a.m. September 1st, and well, let's dive in. Atlanta's coming in with a whopping 1,800 loads. And here's something cool. I ain't gonna do this to every state, but I'm gonna show you right now at the beginning. That way, if you want to sign up, you can try it out yourself. You can click this little offer tab right here. It looks like they've changed it since last week, which I like this better. It's a lot quicker access. But this load right here, Dalton to Winchester, is showing $17,000. Let's go see right here in the right hand corner, no matter what load you click on, it's got the information right here. So $17,000, and this is drop trailer 2-3 business days at receiver. I'm going to imagine that's $1,700, and they accidentally added another zero. Accidentally, quotation marks there, accidentally. But it gets a lot of people to call them if you see that number. I mean, in the beginning of my career as a carrier, I called those numbers and they said no, it's a typo, it's 1,700. Anyway, so XPO Logistics has one from Lawrenceville to Auburn, and it's $4,700. The average is 31.20 or 31.39, and they're pushing it for 30 or 47. Now the 15-day average, this right here is what comes with the Pro version, what I'm using here. You get that with the Pro version. It gives you the 15-day average. Now this right here is 1 pick, 13 drops, so that's why it's so much more. So we're gonna pass and so forth. Like here's a straight one pick, 1 drop, but it needs a team. And let's see, Stockton, California, Scotland's got this 1 pick, 1 drop, van with a team. Yeah, they need to come up on that rate. That's not enough. It needs to be more than that. Anyway, moving on. Let's find the areas. Let's shoot over to Dallas Fort Worth and see what they have. Dallas Fort Worth coming into market with, drum roll, 1775, which is stellar, super stellar. It's a lot of freight in Dallas. Houston coming in 17 down in 1176 down in Houston. So they're a little behind Dallas, but still it's a lot of freight. Super high volume for freight. In the normal season of it's usually in between 200 and 300 loads in the DFW area and the Houston market. So with 1,700 loads in Dallas, 1,100 down here in Houston, shows you there's still a lot of freight in Texas. Let's see, let's go on over to Phoenix. 303 exact loads, and what that means is within those parameters of 120-mile radius, 303 in the exact area. So that's pretty good for Phoenix. In the normal markets, that's usually around 40 to 100. Now let's check out Los Angeles and check out, see if they got any $8,000 loads. I'm gonna guess they do. So they've got 1,982 on the board, and let's click offer and see if they've got any money. And here's one for $9,000. No, it don't say nothing about a team. It don't say nothing about multiple drops. It just says $9,000. 9,000. Look at this 15-day average, guys. 15-day average is over $8,000. So if you're in California, don't settle for no 7. Don't settle for no 8. You need to get over this, as this one right here is $9,000. Swift Logistics has that one. There's the number. Call them. Here's the reference number. Call them. Get that load. If you're in LA, get that load. Now, let's look at all the other $8,000 loads. Man, it's a good time to be in Los Angeles. Good time, good time, good time. All right, let's move on. We all know Los Angeles has got the high dollar freight. Let's move up to NorCal and see what they have. If I can get I need my coffee. I ain't woke up yet. What's sad is I've been up since 4:30. So Tracy, let's bump this up to 190 to get all of the North Bay or East Bay and Sacramento and all in between. They've got 864 up there, and I doubt they have the money that Los Angeles has. Here's a $20,000 load. Another typo, but it might be a contract. Call them up. Might be something for the rest of the month. JB Hunt is coming in with a $7,500 load to Ohio. That ain't bad. That ain't bad, because that's not going extreme northeast or anything like that. That's not bad. 15-day average is that. But if you want more money than this, grab you a load and go down to Los Angeles, 400 miles. You can get $1,000 on it, possibly more. If you have this tool, you can look and see. And then get one of those $8,000 loads. Just saying, just saying. Let's check out Portland. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back this up. Or mess up. God, no, geesh. Well, I ain't seen it that high in a long time. Portland's got some freight, guys. 514 loads. Let's check out, see if Seattle's is stout. Seattle coming in with 393 or 390 exact loads. So even Seattle's got some freight. If Seattle ain't got what you're looking for, then head on down to Portland. Let's come on down to Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri. 728 loads. Let's see what they got a load. I'm curious. I was looking at a load going out here, and I was trying to think of if I go out there, I can get a load going down to the Georgia, Atlanta area, and I used to get about $2,000 out of it. I was just curious. See if they got one down here to Atlanta. Well, let's scroll down here to the 2,000 mark. Here's one in Pritchard, Alabama for 2,100. The 15-day average on that's been 25, almost 26. So let's see. Here's one. Here's a Georgia load. I think it's South Georgia for 3,500. Nice, nice. So yeah, I might come out Norcross. Here's one. Here's one. 20, almost 2,200 bucks. So that lane's been pretty good. It's pretty good. Nice. Shoot over to St. Louis. St. Louis. St. Louis coming in with 1,032. It's pretty solid, St. Louis. Let's shoot down to the. Let's go to Jacksonville. And I'm gonna bump this up to 200 so we can get Savannah and Orlando and all that stuff in between. 1,064 loads. So if you're in the Jacksonville market, there's freight. Let's shoot up to Richmond. Richmond, Virginia. 120-mile radius. 986 total loads. That's pretty good for Virginia. Let's shoot down Columbia, South Carolina. I was just down in South Carolina. Anybody who watches Just Trucking, I was right down the road from them guys, but in Pendleton. And I texted him. I said, "Hey, if I can't find a load, let's meet up." And anyway, I grabbed a load for $3 a mile coming back north to New York, and it put me back up here where I wanted to be. So I had to grab and go. Columbia is looking, wow, I was sitting there talking, wasn't paying no attention. 1,800 loads. Columbia is looking solid. Charlotte, North Carolina. I doubt you got 1,800, and you got more. Wow, 2,200 in Charlotte. So the Carolinas is stacked. Let's check out Knoxville, Tennessee. Then I shoot up to New York. 954 in the Knoxville, Tennessee market. Looking good. And I'm still going to say this market is hotter than 2018. You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. New York, coming in with almost 3,000 loads in a 120-mile radius. So that's going to cover a lot of land. Now, I was about to say it's going to cover Allentown, but we're going to go ahead and look in Allentown anyway, because I like to go up to Allentown, but that's about as far into Jersey or New York area I like to go. But Allentown's 4,100 loads, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, safe to say, Allentown is going to be king this week. Let's bump this back down to, say, 60-mile area of Allentown. That way, if you're in the Allentown market, you got access to 905 loads within 60 miles. So super stout Allentown. Check out Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh coming in with 1,321 loads, so Pittsburgh is super stout this week as well. Let's shoot up to Detroit. We'll get Detroit, then Holland, Michigan. But Detroit's coming in strong with almost 1,200 loads. Let's just curious here. Curious. Washington for $5,000. No. But I would take this Cali for 3,800 and go get me some of that $8,000-9,000 loads coming back. Yeah, that I would do. Holland coming in. Holland, Michigan. 1,000 loads in the Holland market, so super stout up there. Super stout. Let's check out St. Paul, Minneapolis area. That's pretty solid last week. Well, not so strong the week before, but they're coming in pretty solid with 910 loads. Let's see what they got on the block for offers. So you can get, there you go, pretty decent money. That one ain't bad. I mean, you're going up in the Northeast, but still 44.63 on the average. Trying to push it for 46. County, Connecticut. Not bad. I don't want to go up there. Ooh, what's that going down to? A pop, or let's say Tampa. 4,000 to Tampa. Pretty nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna go close this out with Chicago and see if they can beat Allentown for King of Freight. I doubt it. And they come, they're nipping on the heels. They're almost 800 loads shy, 900 loads shy of Allentown. But there you go. Allentown is King of Freight this week. Chicago's coming in a clean second, but if you want the money, you need to be in Los Angeles. Los Angeles coming back to the west or the East Coast, you're gonna make a lot of money out there. I mean, wow. Whoa, hold on. Van with a team, power only round trip. That's not worth it. Circle Logistics, it's not worth it. I can deadhead Circle. Look, anybody can deadhead from Chicago to Los Angeles and pick up more than $7,600 in one load versus your round trip. Pass. But it is power only. So guys, that wraps it up. If you made it this far, you rock, you're awesome. Give me a like if you liked the video. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I put videos out on regular, all things trucking and anything that makes sense, guys. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. Catch you in that next video. See you, bye.